Hi, I'm Parul and you're watching a video by justtutors.com. Today we'll be learning about visualizing solid shapes, in which we'll cover difference between 2D and 3D shapes and faces, edges and vertices in a 3D shape. So before we proceed with difference of plane figures or 2D shapes and 3D shapes, let's try this question here. You can pause this video and try this question. So here we have to match these shapes with their correct names. So let's begin with this first shape. As we know, it is called as cone. So let's match it to the name cone. Then the second shape that we have here is oval shape. The third shape here is cylinder. And the last one there is cube. If you have correctly matched these shapes with their correct names, pat your back, well done. Now let's proceed with difference between 2D and 3D shapes. So 2D shapes are also called as flat shapes, and the full form of 2D is two-dimensional, whereas 3D shapes are also called as solid shapes or three-dimensional shapes. In 2D shapes, we only consider length and width of a shape, or we also call it as breadth of shape, whereas in 3D shapes, we have three dimensions that we consider: length, width, and depth of the shape. These are some examples of 2D shapes, which include circle, triangle, square, rectangle, parallelogram, hexagon, pentagon, and so on. And these are some examples for 3D shapes, which include sphere, cube, cylinder, pyramid, prism, cone, cuboid, and so on. There are more 3D shapes as well as 2D shapes. Now let's go ahead with faces, edges, and vertices in a 3D shape. So face is a flat side of a solid. Like here in this cuboid has faces in rectangular shape. So these are the faces which we can see, or the rectangles that we see here are faces of this cuboid. Edge is where two faces in a solid meet. So if we consider this line in this picture where this face and this face is meeting, that is the edge here. Now vertex is the corner where three or more faces meet, and plural of vertex is vertices. So these are few properties or characteristics of a 3D shape. Now here are some questions for you to practice, which you can try by pausing this video. And once you're done, you can check your answers from here. If all your answers are correct, pat your back and you have shown amazing progress with 2D and 3D shapes. Thank you for watching this video. For more, please visit justtutors.com.